two old foes, two talented professionals, and two of the five bowlers that were very loose in warming up. Let's see how that bodes for them now. Extremely well.
Awfully good start by Duke. Obviously, both players loose, coming off victories in the past couple of weeks, and two of the top players in the world. Walter Ray, ranked number 1, Duke number 4.
It's a 10-pin on the right lane. Incidentally, there's standing room only crowd at this bowling establishment named ABC North. You own this?
I was asking you for a loan, partner.
Both have marked. Walter Ray, we told you about a horseshoe pitching tournament, big one, in West Virginia that he was going to. Well, he won it. 11 wins and no losses. What a pitch this will take.
You're right, Chris. You'll have to get to the left side of the lane, slide the 6 and the 7. But that was just an errant shot. You see Walter trying to get the ball outside the first arrow, and actually pulls it inside the first arrow. And you don't get away with many mistakes in this bowling center, and he's in trouble.
All right, open frame for the king of all of bowling, number 1 in the world, as Norm Duke comes up. Take a commanding lead with a strike here in the second frame. Single pin.
Chris, no doubt, and there's always the fear of the channel. When a player plays the outside line, look at this shot by Duke. It's right over the first arrow, about what we saw Walter Ray do on the left-hand lane. As we watched in practice, the shot is down the first or second board. They're going to go cross lane here for the split, but they want to go down there for the strikes.
Today, the professionals cover 96% of the single pin spares. 328 of 340 thus far.
And there's a story to that, Chris. If you miss a single pin spare in PBA competition, you normally lose the match 75, 78% of the time. So open frames are disastrous. We live on strikes, but you've got to fill the frames.
White good result. Did the Charleston off the deck. Their footwork placement. Heels off the approach.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done or the party started.
Well, something we've seen a lot of in Toronto 2 weeks ago at the IOF Foresters Classic, which was worn by Norm Duke. You see the 6-pin just uncooperative as it flies right around the 10. Easy spare for Walter Ray, common.
All right, Walter Ray Williams Jr. You see that he is trailing by 14. He needs to start striking, and soon. ABC Bowl. Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania, as I'm sure you know. It's by 14 on these lanes.
Well, Chris, as we look at the championship pair, each week PBA oils them a little bit differently, and obviously this week it's a little more hooked than we've seen. The oil is down 37 feet on these lanes, and I think on the championship pair, I'd say more like 35 feet. The PBA adjusts that for equity on the tour.
There was the shot hanging on the channel by Norm Duke.
And that's really a study in what works in today's modern game. We have tremendously powerful bowling balls. All the players basically use reactive resin bowling balls, and the light hit is really the highest percentage hit. I'd say 30 years ago, hit them solid, as you see Norm Duke taking a re-rack. But today, if you can hit them light with that power, you have a better chance of not getting tapped. Right now, Duke, 24-pin lead, can make a 34 frame of 5 King of the Hill match.
Tim going out, leaving the 3-6. Norm qualified by winning the IOF Foresters Championship. That was 2 weeks ago. And Walter Ray winning the Johnny Petraglia.
And you saw a shot drifting high once again on the left-hand lane, 19 and 20, 32-lane bowling center. Duke knows this lane's going to hook a little bit more. Just gets a good break, avoids the split, leaves the 3-6 spare.
And also a reminder that Norm Duke qualified third in the overall championship, so you'll see him later. And the tournament leader is the man that's about to bowl.
A guy whose reputation shows that he's a better player when he's behind in the match. Let's see what happens.
No, third 10 on the right lane.
Almost could see it coming. The ball came down to the break point at about 38 feet down the lane. Walter spreads his hand, hoping that if he gets a strike, watch this. Once again, the 6-pin has nothing to do with the 10. That's just the angle of attack to the pocket.
Next Saturday at 3 Eastern and Pacific, 2 Central on ABC Sports, it's the Greater Detroit Open, where last year Doug Kent won his first PBA title. That's the Pro Bowlers Tour next Saturday on ABC in the Motor City. Only his second strike in 6 frames.
And it's pretty obvious by that camera angle we just saw there that Walter is not taking that acute angle into the pocket on the left-hand lane, and he carries the pins very easily. The right-hand lane, he's playing a little bit more swing out towards the outside edge, has had trouble with the 10-pin.
There you see the top 5 3 or more appearances on King of the Hill. Randy Peterson, undefeated. 3 matches. There's been 18 King of the Hill matches. This is the 19th. Ron Williams, incidentally, has 6 victories and 2 losses.
Well, you're looking at a player right here who is 33 years old, and he is the complete package of professional bowling. He's versatile, he has all the shots, and he knows how to win. On the tour today, if you just have one shot, they'll send you home.
All right, so a 2-pin.
See the ball sliding by. Duke making an adjustment. He was out here at first. Now he's coming a little bit more in the inside angle, hoping to have that ball delay the hook. It delays a little more than he wants. Gets away with a simple spare. The 2-pin almost had the 2-4-10. He'll convert this and take a 22-pin lead into the 7th frame.
Okay, as we go to break, let's take a royal trip down memory lane. Our trip down memory lane this week takes us back to the Hill, January 16th, 1993, and the first ever King of the Hill match. Ron Williams captured the crown by defeating Parker Bone III 246 to 210. He would go on to appear in 8 consecutive King of the Hill matches, winning 6 of them. Brought back the King of the Hill match. After an absence, brought back Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Norm Duke. They qualified to be here. Walter Ray, whom you're looking, by winning the Johnny Petraglia. That cuts Norm Duke's lead to 12. And the game is on, Nelson.
Thank you, Chris. Schenkel with me is the man who will bowl Norm Duke in the actually the first championship match. Eugene, you got pretty lucky to get here to the top championship round.
Well, I bowled 41 good games. And then I got unfair the last game that was just horrible. I couldn't figure anything out. I go Brooklyn, then I trip a 6. Then I go through, I didn't know what it was, so I just threw it 100 miles down the lane and hit light, chipped the 5 out, and I got won by a pin.
All right, he's been lucky so far. Let's see what happens in the next match.
And now he trails by 2. A pattern, a Walter Ray Williams Jr. pattern. He gets behind, gets stronger at the end. Now here's Norm Duke. He has a spare up shooting in the 8th frame. High hit, leaving a 6-10.
What's interesting, with Duke leading this match by 1 pin, he has missed the pocket 5 times, Walter only once. It just shows you that if you have the luck going with you, especially in a short-term match, 1 game is obviously very short, the breaks are very important.
And of course, with 3 more telecasts here in 1997, that means 3 more Kings of the Hill. So if you could win all 4, you'd get, in addition to the $10,000 with each victory, a $25,000 bonus. So there's considerable loot.
Could add up to $80,000, not a bad deal. And something to remember. Remember, it's Duke and Walter Ray in this match, but Duke will bowl Eugene McCune in the first championship match, which is the next game. But the outcome of this one is still in question.
Foundation strike for Norm Duke. We are squared up here. Now, 3 in a row, 9th frame.
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words
Well, he covered his eyes. Is a little bit ugly for Walter. But it looks like both the players are sticking a little bit at the foul line. We had some trouble with that yesterday in this bowling center with the high humidity. And you see Walter just double bounce, and he pulls the ball left of target.
Making sure mark in that frame. All right, coming up next, except on the West Coast, the Memorial Tournament sponsored by Dean Witter. Your second-round leader, Scott Hoke, tries to hold off the field.
As we come up in the 10th frame, Walter Ray Williams Jr. trails by 2, has a possible 214.
I buried the first one.
A strike here by Walter Ray Williams Jr. would force Duke to double to win the match and also set up the possibility of a tie.
And we warm up to the low 80s. Stay in the low 80s. Friday, ideal to be outside. Just some clouds mixing with the sun. Saturday stays nice and comfortable in 81. Sunday, seasonal high.
Chris, he's got that extra gear, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. That 5th or 6th at Indy or wherever they race.
Walter Ray was somewhat of a reticent manner that we don't always see on his face, concentrating on getting at least a good solid count, forcing Duke to perform in the 10th. 213.
15, which means Duke needs strike.
Walter Ray can take a breather with his score.
Right now, Walter Ray sits on the bench, 213 in hand. Norm Duke must strike on this ball. Absolutely mandatory. Cannot win without a strike, and at least an 8-count spare. Here we go. Walter Ray wins.
No, get it.
That ball just kind of rolled out on Norm Duke. He feathered it down there, and the really two good competitors. Let's face it, Walter did bowl the better of the 2 games.
That's $10,000 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. That means next week in Detroit, he will be in the King of the Hill again. Okay, the Showboat King of the Hill match. There
That
is
was
the
a good
winner
battle.
of our return